It is Giz Day. On Giz Day, I would typically listen to a whole bunch of Giz albums, but here's the thing, we have a whole lot of Giz music coming, and today was a day I wanted to honor my moderators. My moderators go above and beyond to help me keep this channel running. From just keeping me on a schedule to pitching me ideas to helping me run all of the Community Music Monday stuff, the artwork, literally just helping, run the Discord. Wonderful people have agreed to just volunteer their time to work with me. Today is a day where I'm going to spend some time glazing these dudes. Okay. Just point blank and period, because they're my people. Okay. And honestly, I cannot thank them enough. What tonight represents is not even a fraction of the thank you that they deserve. So, guys, throughout this, make sure we glaze our moderators. If you see a sword, tonight is a night for sword hype. Okay. Mod glazing commence. Now, today, we're going to open it up. Each of the mods have provided one album. We got a 25% chance. After we listen to one of their albums, we're going to be listening to 15 minutes of music from each of them. So they're getting their 15 minutes of fame, and one of them is getting a full album. Now, guys, I'm pretty psyched about this. Before we do anything, I need everybody to throw in W's for the moderators. Just one, throw in woos, throw in thank yous. They're the ones that make sure your songs end up on the wheel. They're the ones that help settle disputes. They're the ones that issue out golden tickets. They are the eyes and ears of everything on this channel. I, again, do not have the ability to do this at this point now without them. So, mega thank you. Guys, what album do you want to hit? Good luck to each of the moderators. I'm going to let this thing just fly. And again, I'm going to let it fly with an abundance of gratitude. Okay. Again, thank you, everybody that has just participated in assisting me run this thing. Seriously. Here we go. Good luck, guys. And gal. Good luck. What's it gonna be? Hotel LaRue. Hotel LaRue by Joanna Wang. Okay. We had a 25% chance of this going the female mod direction, and the women of the Rooskies have spoken. Now, everybody throw W's in the chat for our friend Rebecca, Applebee's fan. And I believe I've actually heard a song from this artist before. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I believe I've heard something from this artist before. Is that yeah, I did something. Yeah, I thought so. I thought I had done something because this seemed pretty familiar. The artwork, it seems it's like a jazzy kind of thing, correct? Like a shoegaze jazz kind of thing, maybe. Is that am I memba correctly? I think. Anyways, guys, like I said, W's for Rebecca. Joanna Wang or Wang, I'm not sure. I'm really winging it here. You're going to have a lot of thoughts about this. This is a very much album. Oh. Okay, so big question then. How many of yous in the chat have heard this album, and how many of yous in the chat have not heard of this album? Guys, without further ado, I suppose it's time for me to hit the play button. But before I do, it is very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit like and feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would absolutely love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch. These people over here are actually the entire best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time, and I promise you we would all absolutely love to have you by. Now, guys, Rebecca's context for this album is that it's a concept album. It's themed around the sketch comedy show Kids in the Hall, the titular sketch of the same name. So it's purposefully eclectic and silly, each song telling a story about story with a completely different atmosphere, vibe, genre, fidelity, etc. So it's a whole genre fluid riot, silly lyrics, fun performances, a spinning wheel looking at different parts of this strange hotel, going from person to person very fast. It purposely feels like fleeting and chaotic and silly. Be prepared. Also, it's pronounced Wong, like wrong. Thank you. I had a 50-50 shot there. You know what I'm saying? Had a 50-50 shot. Hey, who cares? I saw that you typed in the chat. I just want to let you know it's friggin' great to see you. Thanks for coming by. So you've been here literally around the channel through every phase that I have had in content creation. So W's in the chat for who cares. We love who cares. We all care. That's who. Guys, without further ado, Hotel LaRue or Lorette. Let's check it out. Here we go. And let me know if anybody needs sauce on the volume, okay? This is a certified album.
I can't stop thinking about Tony, wondering where he could be.
Hey, love you, who cares?
What is he thinking?
I really like this swell and ambience. Kind of an honest thing. Her voice is really... That set off like a rocket, did it not? That really went 0 to 100. And yes, we do have a Discord, ! Discord, or if you happen to be watching on YouTube, look in the video description. I have a Discord there. You can join it and hang out with all of us and talk. Super simple bingo bango. I love the lyricism here. Now, the vocal take, I'm having a little bit of a rub with, and I say this as a guy that really wants to hear this gal sing just a little bit more over the top of the vocals, but I find over the top of the instrumentation, but I find that it's very obviously an intentional decision. I kind of like the Gorillaz type reverb effect that they have on her voice here. But I do want a little bit more of the lyrical presence within the sound. But I also like how this just went from like kind of lo-fi strings to like bang. And she's got this really cool take. Had a dream about destiny, and it's just a person with a crush on a cat named Tony, you know? Mega youth sound. You got a friend in me.
I saw him tell
Genius me, baby.
for the first time. It said that he committed some heinous crime. He captivated my lonely heart.
Okay. I didn't get a chance to comment on the lyric on the transition because I was in the midst of looking for the lyrics here, right? But that transition, huge. Really enjoyed it. I absolutely was a fan. I saw him on television. Actually, let's just run this bizzle back. I love this dude.
I saw him on television.
And I'm getting the
First time.
lyrical take I want.
It said that he committed some heinous crime. He captivated my lonely heart with those empathetic
It kind of reminds me of like a Disney soundtrack a little bit, or like a Pixar movie,
They were all just blatant lies.
but with like a Faust or a Feist kind of like a Feist kind of a vocal take.
They were
But I
all just
in a very in a very positive comparison.
that all his words are true.
Love that synth there.
Yes, I believe that all his words are
Oh my gosh! That spoon will be fine. Thank you for the treat. It's good to see you. I forget that jump scares exist. You're so wonderful. Thank you for that. It looks so yummy. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Can I have a kiss? That was so light. That was so lovely, babe. Love you. She got me a Rita's and a jump scare, but she got me a Rita's. For sure getting Ween vibes. I got a Rita's.
I saw him on television for the last time.
It's like jazz meets blues.
Ooh, heinous crime. His eyes spoke with such
This is so good.
darling, break me out of this place.
I'm very
I
unfamiliar.
would gladly bake him.
I'm very unfamiliar with Fiona Apple, right? But like what I have heard, there is a comparison here. But I also think that this is far more eclectic than us like justifiably comparing her to really anything else I've heard. It's all over the place, dude. It's like actually all over the place. And maybe it's just that I'm like, chilling here with like the excitement of the eclectics behind it, the dynamics behind it. I had just made a complaint about really not getting enough of her voice, and the first thing she does is follow it up with giving me enough of her voice. And so there's absolutely some good stuff to hear. Ooh, a little old-timey like Honey Pie from the White Album. I can absolutely make, that for sure. And there is a little bit of the Ween inspiration and kind of the silliness, but I also like that it seems like it's very distinctly its own thing. Like there's eclectics from maybe inspiration all over the place, but it also does feel like kind of a pop vibe, right? Like, and I like it.
A cake, concealing files of my embrace, concealing files of
Rita's,
my
dude.
embrace. 'Cause I believe that all his words are true.
Yeah, not familiar with Fiona really.
Yes, I believe that all his words are true.
A little bit. It's like all of that meets Adventure Time. like Adventure Time, SpongeBob-y sound, like music sounds.
Here are some ways to take care of the pigeons on your balcony.
Whoa, we really veered.
Fill it up with bleach.
Kind of a BCNR vibe there, and I really like it. Fill it up with bleach.
Friend told me. Anyway, I'm sorry, it's just my territory.
Marking your territory with bleach?
And I'm marking it with bleach. I do my best not to make a mess
I love
of obliterating while I disinfect.
she does that thing where she really captures all of the characteristics of her mouth.
You'd want to
Yeah, the harp.
taste my wrath.
Is that a synth harp or a real harp?
Actually, I'm a pacifist.
Wow.
Anyway, do you understand? This is
Abrupt pause.
disrespect. Let me send you to the great big net.
So it's instrumental from here on out. Ooh! Very weenie here. We're absolutely Weenie Hut Jr. right now. The organ sounds behind it, dude. The fuzz and the sustain. I'm a big old fan of this. That drum sound, a beaut. Flies. Flies. Cardiacs. Bingo, bango, cardiacs. Right now, I feel like this is cardiacs. And I love it. This is kind of nice, dude. The la 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 is absolutely like a cardiac vibe. A 1 minute banger there. Holy cats. Pausing it so I can make another comment just so YouTube doesn't get weird. Liked it. People don't eat dinner by themselves. Ooh. Listen to this jazz vibe right now. This is nice. I'm over here churning my ice cream.
They watch TV all day and we blow. I'm not gonna be that kind of man. I'm not gonna be that kind of man. I'm not gonna be that kind of man.
They take so many like amazing old sounds and incorporate them into this modern sound like situation. This is really mega nice.
People don't eat dinner by themselves, but they cut out coupons nightly just for fun.
Napoleon Dynamite Corps.
Rings when the landline rings. It's the telemarketer.
I love that transition, dude. Like that ba-dun-dun-dun with the synth run. Yes! Yes! And this, her little ooze here. I love those.
People don't eat dinner by themselves. They watch TV all day and weep alone. I'm not gonna be that kind of man. I'm not gonna be that kind of man. I'm not gonna be that kind of man.
Dude, this has been like my favorite song so far. Yo, Judo, you might have just said one of the most relevant things I think I've heard about this, where it sounds like it could absolutely be Wes Anderson's soundtrack. Without question, 100% bingo bango. Somebody call our friend up, call Wes, let him know. This is a thing. I'm a big old fan. Big old mega fan right now. Man, I just want everybody to put W's in the chat for my beloved Melissa, who just brought me this mango vanilla Rita's. And it's just like, I mean, it's slapping harder than any dessert has slapped for a long time. A combination of Italian ice and ice cream. It's just hitting all the right buttons. W's. In a situation like this, any mafia leader would say, okay.
Don't you worry now.
We're in like a folk vibe.
The why and the how. Now, 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 now,
Are you guys familiar with the artist Pomplamoose? She kind of reminds me a little bit of Natalie's voice a little. In just her low down stuff.
When you turned around, you think it probably wasn't meant for you to see. Now you shiver alone, waiting for the sound.
I love that.
Does it smell like gas is leaking? Did someone cut the wires of the smoke detector?
Again, BCNR vibes for sure in their newer two albums.
I can't
Bush Hall and
seem to really tell
Forever How Long.
if gas is really leaking.
That's a little bit of paranoia there. I love the concept. Ooh. Digga, 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 digga. Okay, big ol' lyrical take. What's this one about?
He's given us the freedom to do what's right. He's
More cardiacs for sure. I'm really impressed with the drummer right now. The drummer is like the mega vibe. That do-do-do-do, it kept making me think it was going to transition into a totally different song. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I think right now Flies has actually been my favorite song. That just immediately, abruptly, a minute of a banger. I really dug it. Fancied by a Celebrity. Dancing at the show tonight. Slide guitar.
Well, I had one of those dreams where I was
Dude! Yes! It's that, but that's not the name of the song. It does have that Bob Dylan kind of vibe. Everybody must get stoned.
A celebrity, fancy me, did he?
Man, Giz, I can't not hear that now that you said that, dude. Can't hear it.
Really was rather sweet. Yes, I admit it was rather sweet. Well, I had one of those dreams where I was fancied by a celebrity. Fancied me, did he?
Okay, this is actually I think become my favorite song of the album so far. Well, I had one of those dreams where I was fancied by a celebrity. Fancy me, did he? Like, again, but it was really rather sweet. Yes, I admit it was rather sweet. Well, I once had one of those dreams. It's just kind of one of those, I don't know, man. It's like, there's some Dylan to it for sure. And whoever did the Toy Story score. Never listened to Fiona Apple, really, like I said. Randy Newman. But also, Feist. 1, 2, 3, 4, tell me that you love me more. You know, like, it's got that same kind of vibe.
Yes, he did. Fancy me, did he?
No, we're going back so I can listen to the end of that song again. Punched me right in the dick. You hear this? You hear her just come out with this? You hear this? That was a whole heckin' ending. I never heard, never heard Feist with Broken Social Scene. I just always had a thing for Feist because I saw her in the 1, 2, 3, 4 music video and was like, she seems artsy and really polite. Drunken Song. Okay, vocalization is the lyrics to Drunken Song. What up, Rumham? W's for Rumham. A golden record holder. I love the pub rock vibe this has. Like it's got a little bit of like a Dropkick Murphys kind of vibe, or like Dead Kennedys kind of vibe. Meet synth rock. This has been such a vibe. Like, this is a fun album that you can just kind of listen to for the just fun time. The Wish I. Just another vocalization, okay. This is one of those albums that I don't think I would just like a song and listen to a song. I'd want to listen to the album in and of itself. Like, without just getting a friend to sit down and listen to this album with you. That Rita's was so good. Again, W's in the chat for my beloved fiance Melissa, because that Rita's was just the most spot hitter thing ever. But the way that I've found myself enjoying this album, I couldn't just listen to it in a one-off. I would have to sit down and just kind of let it play along. You know what I mean? And I like that. I like that there is just this open vibe to it, that it's like, it's kind of, the whole thing is the experience. Absolutely fantastic. She had a habit of meeting all the artists backstage. Okay. And now we're in like 80s synth wave.
She had a habit of meeting all of the artists.
Ooh.
Backstage. She had a habit of meeting all of the artists. Backstage. Oh, that's what she did after school. That's what she did.
Did you ever listen to Zooey Deschanel's solo music, or Zooey Deschanel's music, She and Him, or Him and Her, or whatever it was? Little bit of a Zooey Desch vibe.
She talked to him because she's within his radius. And relevant pop culture too. And relevant pop culture too. Have you seen that movie? It's so amazing, like it's very deep. Oh yeah, I loved it.
Wow.
Can I get a picture with you? Can I get a picture with you? Thanks.
Thanks. Like, are you saying Love Zoe's bangs? Like, you like the... Yeah, Ninja, if you didn't know, Zooey Deschanel, the actress, great musician.
Do you like my outfit?
Though she broke Ben Gibbard's heart, and I can't mention her without mentioning that. It's just where my allegiances lie.
You think it's really cute? Oh my god, that is so sweet of you. Did you know I picked this just for you? Did you know I picked this just for you? She had a habit of meeting all of the artists.
It be that way.
She had a habit of meeting all of the artists. Backstage. Oh, that's what she...
I will say he would go on to write a song called No Room in Frame, where he posed the question, was I in your way when the cameras turned to face you? No room in frame for two? Which I thought was quite eloquent.
After school. That's what she did after school. Oh, that's what she did after school.
That final synth ascent I enjoyed. There are smiles in a memory. Ooh. Kind of a... After this... Oh. Actually, ads. Give me a sec. Gotta run one. Lay it. BR Bizzle. and we'll start this one over, bringing it back. Be right back. Let's do this thing. We back. And there she smiles at a memory. There we go. Bang, barkeep. I'd love a perfectly crafted root beer float, an indulgent fusion of velvety ice cream and rich effervescent root beer, elegantly blended to create a symphony of creamy sweetness and refreshing fizz. Please ensure it's served at the ideal temperature for maximum enjoyment. Bingo, bango, get Amargosa that root beer float. Please and thank you. Love you, May.
She smiles there, she smiles in a memory. Strange that she forgot her dog. It keeps digging at that same old spot.
Come along with me. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Now you cry out of misery. Sweet flowers, some days riding her bike. There she
The
smiles,
bass line is so fun.
she smiles, there she smiles in a memory. A little more, a longer while. You're so precious and so sweet. Now you cry out of misery.
I like the little grunts here. Ooh, do 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 do. The bass.
Sweet flowers, some days riding her bike. Sweet
The-
flowers, some
Geez, I'm struggling having so many notes. Having so many things open. Okay, that should help. I have less things open now. Okay, I really find this actually. So we keep getting through, and I keep feeling like, and this is one of the longer songs, one of the easier to digest. I've really found myself enjoying the heck out of this one. I like the vocal take. I kind of like the ethereal, reverby thing she's got going on with her voice, and I really again, the bass is just a killer on this album. I'm really liking it.
sweet flowers, some days riding her bike. Sweet flowers, some days riding her bike. There she smiles, there she smiles, there she smiles in a memory. Strange that she forgot her dog. It keeps digging at that same old spot. There she smiles, there she smiles, there she smiles in a
Okay, so the next one is You Lost Me at Spanking Machine, and it's just vocalization. So let's see what we got. I'm digging this. An immediate yes. Ooh. Pring. wouldn't even know where to begin to guess. I love the instrumentation. Just this kind of room reverb sound on each of the instruments. This low vibe, like crash with a chain hanging on it. What is the backstory? It's a nice little ethereal vibe. Gotcha. Hey, Joanna Wang, if you watch this, I would love you to give me the backstory of You Lost Me at the Spanking Machine. If you have one, or whatever in your brain it is, I'll pin the comment, ma'am. If you're willing to tell me. Also, dope album so far, Joanna. Like, seriously. Like, I'm big impressed with you, ma'am. This has been a fun ride.
Trick or treat! Hello!
Lady! I don't know how I know a lady lives here, but I think she does.
Is this Miss Johnson's house? I thought she had all the good candy.
I got your Miss Johnson right here, pal.
Whoa, dude.
I feel like we're
Literally
using
just
voice
heard the
changers.
house breathe or something.
It sounded like a fart to me.
That is what psychedelic conversation sounds like.
Holy cow!
Oh, man!
Tina's house lives just up the street. It waits, it grows, it longs to feed a guest for its main course at next feed. And unsuspecting you will be. The many ways it shall devour your scalp to your feet. Guide you up with staircase teeth.
Absolutely cardiacs. Ska vibes here.
On a rainy night,
You
you just go straight home. Fantastic, tragic, getaway package, a glamorous day at this grand.
I'm a big old fan.
They'll be asking where you have gone. Let's say a prayer, then they'll move on.
Her take is noise, dude.
No one lives there anymore, not for many years. But at night it comes alive. It's as hungry for your flesh, it's better than mince pie. I
Whoa.
heard a scream. It's just the wind playing tricks. Tina's house lives just
I like this.
waits, it grows, it longs to feed a guest for its main course at next feeding. And unsuspecting you will be. Tina's house lives just up the street. It waits, it grows, it longs to feed a guest for its main course at next feeding. And unsuspecting you will be. Tina's house lives just up the street.
Do-do-do-do.
Guest for its main course at next feeding. Tina's house lives just up the street. The guest for its main course at next feeding. Tina's house
Yo,
lives
thanks for the
just up
follow.
street.
Brewskis, welcome our new friends.
Guest for its main course at next feeding.
The guest for its main course. at next feeding. Tina. What am I hearing right now? Who else got a bass boner? Not that that's a... Me neither did I. I was just asking. Gosh.
Fell in love with the neighbor's boy. No, I've never seen such a pretty face. Oh, I fell in love with the neighbor's boy. No, I've never seen such a pretty face.
We're kind of back to a Randy Newman vibe with her really cool whisper sing-song. The jazz guitar tones are just lovely. This one got it, guys. I think it's interesting that she describes the neighbor's boy to have a pretty face.
Such a pretty face.
Like, it's interesting to call a boy pretty, and it's kind of endearing, I think. I have plenty of dog. Milkbone. You need more dog. I really love that, Dean. Mel tells me I'm beautiful, and nobody had ever called me beautiful before, and that was a really swell thing. Whoa. Sorry. You hear the way this ends? You hear the way this ends? This is... Who's listening to this with us for the first time that's currently on this ride and enjoying it? Gasp. The plastic bag is watching me? In my brain, to kind of play into the game of, like, what might this song be about, this is, to me, about the, oh man, I took too many psychedelics and I'm in public moment. I think Mr. Bungle, Cardiacs, definitely have their fair share. And somehow Randy Newman gets thrown in there. Somehow Bob Dylan, somehow ska gets thrown in there. Somehow like cigar shop jazz, I guess. I don't know, dude. It's really good stuff. Cardiacs. I can't say if it sounds like the Cardigans. Cardiacs for sure. Cardigans, I'm not familiar. If they hit in less than 15 minutes, you just needed to, eat a little bit more that day, buddy. You know? I really like this. This is like when you go to in a video game where you get sucked into the really magical fun world that's totally evil. This is that noise. Like, this is really giving me a Floop is a madman, help us, save us kind of vibe. Shout out to Spy Kids. She has an entire album designed to the sound like video game music with lyrics. Love it. Ooh. Strange Beast. Since it's a flute, let's go ahead and be faux pas and stereotypical and just make a Jethro Tull reference.
He dropped to his knees, but in his eyes a strange
Flute. It's obviously a Genesis ripoff. It's obviously a King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard ripoff. I'm kidding. I really like the way she's using this. I realize, it's such a different vibe than the rest of the album. I like that we've already gotten here. Really, I don't know who it is I'm thinking of, but really like 60s, 70s, early psychedelia sounds here. Like immediate Super Saiyan, yes. Am I kidding about what, Blossom?
She had went with all of her paper knives.
Ooh. Listen to the way the guitars are getting more towards the bridge in pick. This song is so good, dude. Her use of imagery, the dynamics within this thing, its movement, the prog vibes. The banger of the album right now, dude. Guitar harmonies.
Crash against the cliffside on a moonlit night. Soon it will be
The ethereal reverby delay sounds in the back on the guitar. The drum sound. This whole song sound. Strange Beast has been a beast of a song. Absolutely. Guitar work for shizzle. And the way that they just raked it out there at the end. Super dope, bud. That song was... And now we're here.
Now your wish is granted to you.
This is nice.
Your spirit is free. Ask anything. Please tell me. Please, oh, won't you please teach me how to be a star?
You can hear the guitar. You can hear her squeezing the guitar and hearing the wood like squeak wrapping around her hand.
You please teach me how to
Right there. You hear that? She's really,
how to
really gripping it.
be a star. To shine so bright in the dark.
The Wish was nice. The Wish 2, I guess. I mean, both of them were fine, but this was a little bit more to chew on. Jump in the water. Whoa! And we're kind of to garage rock psychedelia? With some brown to it?
I know it's not wise to jump in the water. I know it's not wise to jump
okay.
in the water.
Okay.
You'll get sick. You'll catch a cold I know it's not wise to open the curtains. I know it's
This
not
song is lit,
wise
dude.
to open the curtains. They will see it. Then they'll see it's a all day. Now she's swimming in style. See that backstroke? People saying no.
Kind of B-52Z vibe. Whoa! Synth work for days.
I know it's not wise to hose down the neighbor. I know it's not wise to not tip the waiter. They will see it. Then they'll see it's a
think again the Cardiacs comparison, maybe a little bit of a Frank Zappa comparison here. Maybe a little bit of a Ween comparison here. You know, a bit of Brown thrown into it for sure. I like it.
Now she's swimming in style. See that birds row. People saying no, no, but see that
For sure.
I know it's not wise to open the curtains. I know it's not wise to jump in the water.
Especially if you can't swim. It's not wise. Contraband.
Say what have you got in your pocket? Is it contraband?
We're just in punk now.
How much can I get with it in my hand? I need to feel the taste of what I'm not supposed to have. I need to feel the taste of what I'm not supposed to have. I got to get my fix on. I need to get my fix on.
Is it cliche or faux pas if I say the Go-Go's on this one? I definitely actually really enjoyed that one. I even if it's I like that we ended up here. Shadow at my feet. Okay. I love this.
All I have is my shadow at my feet, trudging alone in the winter months with no future to see.
I love how she embodies all of the perspectives of these different folks.
All I have is my shadow at my feet.
This is like the song I've related to. Like this is the
sandy road,
song I see myself in.
no future to see.
Though I'm not alone on a sandy road with no future to see any longer. You know what I'm saying? So we happy about that.
I have is my shadow at my feet,
I love this.
learning to be in its company, the things it tells me of me.
This has been just a great one.
Follow where it flies in the gray skies.
Okay. And albums to choose from. My list is endless. Hey, this one was really good, dude. This album really seems to kind of be sticking the landing. Like, it's had so many eclectics. It's such a juggernaut of a song. And if I'm being real with you, I really hope it's not a cumbersome thing to upload to YouTube. It might be like tedious at any rate, but not a big deal. It's going on, but it's just one of those things where it's like you have such a massive work of art This is exactly what it is. You guys have heard me comment on the spectrum of art and content. And I feel very often, very strongly, that music made for the sake of being content is really bothersome to me. This feels like music purely made for the sake of art and a concept and the enjoyment of making music that they liked. And I like that they didn't limit, like, I like that Joanna. I don't know if this is self-produced. I don't quite know what the scenario is there, but I like that they allowed her to be her, to let her eclectics shine, to let her genre bending and genre fluidity speak for her musicianship. Um, I think that this is actually just a really, really, really tremendously wonderful work. And again, it's super cool to see an album where it's like I wouldn't just come back to this to listen to one or two songs. Like I would actually come back to this album to be on the story beginning to end. Like this to me makes more sense for the entire cohesive unit such as it is. And yeah, like you might find some like little tiddly one-offs in here, but I think truly it's worth more as a complete set than breaking it into individual songs. And I like that. I like that this felt like a genuine labor of artistic love. And we've still got 2 songs to go. And it seems as though they're going to be kind of longer, which I'm excited about because I'm excited to see how this goes out. But it really seems to be kind of sticking the landing here at the tail end. And I like seeing all of her concepts come to life in this. This album has truly kind of lived and breathed a life. It's like musical people watching in some respect. And I genuinely enjoy the vibe. Again, it's like kind of a musical TV show for your ears. It's good stuff. There's different scenes, there's different characters, there's different sounds, there's different sights. It's all a good thing. I'm actually just really impressed with this. Here we go. The Detective.
What happened must never be told.
Ooh.
Just go on.
This is the one I'd heard before.
So sweet, so sad her eyes. She's gone, she's gone, she's gone, she's gone. Was it destiny? The spineless deserve only misery.
See, Blossom, I'm sitting here reading that, and I actually really, let's see. I need to try to process this because to me it seems so reductive and dismissive, yet surely it's not because you're saying, yeah. What I'm saying is I like that there are all of these different components that make up this wonderful thing. I'm saying that they let her be Joanna. I'm definitely, when I come at it, when I approach this, I'm not looking at it from a marketing angle, though we can all agree that this would not find its place in necessarily commercial radio hits, right? The special thing about this is that they allowed her to make music, or she made music thinking to herself, I'm going to make this really cool thing, right? And I acknowledge in and of itself the concept of art versus content in the style in music is coming from maybe a place of conceit, right? Maybe it's coming from like a artistic snobbery thing. There are plenty of bangers that people just made to make some money and put on TikTok. There are plenty of bangers that people really, really, really inspire, and they just like making pop music, right? So when you look at this in and of itself, it is reductive, and I don't mean to be, but I am saying the music that speaks to me is typically music that I would say if we're all just admitting that there is a gauge of art versus content. Like, no matter how you want to look at it, there and the people vary as much as the art that embody that. You have bands that are about nothing but money and other bands that are about nothing but music. I like that this feels like this is truly just for the music. I don't have questions about it whatsoever. And again, when I talk about style versus content, it's truly just sometimes you feel the heart that goes into music. That's all. That doesn't mean there aren't bangers that are content songs. There are. That doesn't mean there isn't art that and to an extent, all art is content, right? To an extent, if you want to be as reductive as possible, I don't feel like what Joanna has done with this is content. I feel like this is a passion project, and sometimes I hear songs that I don't feel like were passion projects. That makes me sad.
So sad her eyes. She's gone, she's gone, she's gone, she's gone. Was it destiny? The spineless deserve only misery. Yet you cannot bear to ask, afraid of what you might find. That perhaps it's your destiny. You say you want to give up mysteries and life on the run. You're shaking.
The drum sound there. I want to hear that again. That was a fun tear.
You say you want to give up mysteries and life on the run. You're shaking now. It's time.
And the time signature change. And the bass line.
Dreaming of a touch of a saint, smiling a smile and a tone so warm.
The drums are gold. Guitarmony. Like Queen-inspired kind of guitarmony sounds. I really like, and I don't know if this was an intention, right? But this comment, I couldn't help but read ahead a little bit. But don't let the shadows take you. Immediately after shadow at my feet. I wonder if that is being self-referential, especially after this particular run. It feels like it could be. And you guys know I like when artists are self-referential within their own work. It's just one of those things that brings a tuning fork in my brain. Loved this. Kind of sad that it's the last song. Ragged Stairs to Heaven, the end. Whoa. Back to a Randy Newman kind of vibe, but
Everyone's on the ragged stairs to heaven, built in such strange little ways. Call it a leap of faith.
the pedal steel.
Stairs to heaven, built in such strange little ways. How did it get so jagged? But somewhere, somehow, everyone gets to be saved.
Okay.
With their hearts so heavily weighed.
The little. Nope, didn't do it there.
Everyone's on the
I'm with you, Donnie. I was literally, when you said rim shot, it pointed my attention to it. Also, I think that really goes to show that you guys really do help me sometimes. Like you guys, I appreciate everybody says like, hey, you really pointed out a noise I didn't notice there, but you guys do that same thing for me. You know what I mean? Like you guys, like in this case, Donnie pointing out the rim shot. The second I saw the word rim shot, I couldn't help but hear just the, that snare click. And I think that there's something really kind of special about that because you guys really do help me appreciate the songs better in my own ears. I'm listening in and the things that would stand out to me stand out, but I like hearing the things equally that you guys also hear. It's a really beautiful dynamic in the relationship I have with the chat, and this is just good stuff. So, guys, by the way, for a last song, we're sticking the landing. The ending of this has been amazing. I'm absolutely standing by the fact that I think Joanna Wang did something truly wonderful with this album. This is a great work of art.
place. We keep falling on the way.
Love you, bud.
But somewhere, somehow, everyone gets to be saved.
This guitar, this like keyboard sound, the lap, well, I think it's a pedal steel, not a lap steel. Kind of a Dead vibe a little bit here, like kind of a Dire Wolf vibe here.
Everyone's
Who listened to this for the first time with me?
to that extraordinary place. We keep falling.
If this was your first time, Ski, give me your 1 out of 10.
Somehow, everyone gets to be somewhere.
Maybe even a little thought.
Everyone gets to be somewhere. Somehow, everyone gets to be saved.
Dude, the lap steel, or the pedal steel really makes me happy there.
I couldn't say why. That's how she told it to me. It would be alright. I couldn't say why. That's how he told me.
This just stuck the landing.
It would be alright.
This like nylon string guitar, it just ending to the church bells kind of sound. This was good stuff, dude. Yeah, this is absolutely a headphone album listen. There was a tremendous job done on the mixing and mastering. The pan work was done. Really a great sense of the room and the more delicate arrangement songs. I mean, I really can't say enough about this. This was absolutely a worthy investment of my time. I would argue yours as well if it's something that you're down for. I think Joanna Wang did a wonderful job on this, and I don't know if it was like they, if there was a band, if they were, if Joanna was really the bulk of the instrumentation there, but it was this is good stuff, dude. It was good stuff. Now let's just check this out really quick. Hailing from Taiwan, Joanna weaves bits of old fairy tales and Americana with pop and video game soundtrack influences into whimsical and irreverent tunes. She has written and produced for projects like The Adventures of Bernie the Schoolboy, Galaxy Crisis, The Strangest Midnight Broadcast, Bob Music, House of Bullies, and the most recent cover of Love is Calling Me. She is a frequent attendee of various music festivals with themes ranging from jazz, rock, pop to indie. Among her influences are Queen, the Beatles, Lemon Demon, Paul McCartney, Oingo Boingo, and various video game and movie soundtracks. All right. Can do. Guys, I was a fan. Everybody, W's for Applebee's, for Rebecca. Big old W's. That was a tremendous album. Good night to you, Donnie. You're in your element, always here, homie. And again, W's. And yeah, Joanna Wang. If you haven't watched this, mega W's to you, ma'am. You really did a wonderful job with this. I absolutely loved it, guys. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.